Wash trading in like the real world is where you can buy and sell an asset to yourself for an inflated price so that it looks on the market like it's sold for a really high price, and that gives people the impression that that asset is worth more than it really is. And I think I included this in my video, but something like 80% of trades on the Looks Rare NFT platform were wash trading. And then we've also had a lot of painting the tape, which in the real world it's called painting the tape, but obviously in crypto world it doesn't have any sort of name yet, but in the real world it's called painting the tape. And basically that's where a lot of wealthy individuals will trade assets between each other for inflated prices, and they're all working together to make these NFTs look a lot more expensive than they really should be. Yes, so the pump and dump, yes, that's another one where basically in the normal stock market you'd have what you call an IPO. So that's when a company goes public, and they will get a load of lawyers to write out very, very, very long document which goes public on the SEC website. And the venture capital funds will get their lawyers to look over this document and really, really deeply consider whether this is a too risky investment or not. But then in the crypto world, we have what's called ICOs, which is basically like bringing penny stocks back again, like in the Wolf of Wall Street. Basically, it's bringing that back. It's unregulated stocks. The SEC doesn't have to have anything to do with it, and any vulnerable retail investor can just ape in on any company based on bogus promises. You also don't need to have the people behind the ICO have their identity attached to it, so they could be any career scammer. You have no idea. So I mean, these are all things that we've been through before, that the SEC have put in regulations to sort out. And it's like, these people want to roll back the clock about 100 years, basically. Yeah, so the rug pulls, they happen, they're normally the influencers who do those. So an influencer would do a rug pull by basically, if they have absolutely no morals, they'll go up to their fans and say, hey, I'm starting this new project. It's got this great roadmap, and they make it sound like it's going to be a really long-term thing so that their fans will invest in this token, and they'll say that they're setting up a gaming platform or something like that. And then basically they'll ride out the promises for as long as possible to get as many of their fans to buy into this, into these bogus promises. And then when they've decided they've made enough money, basically they have what's called a liquidity pool, and they'll just take all of the money out of the liquidity pool because there's nothing stopping them in crypto land and they can do whatever they want.